Thanksgiving dinner, my grandmother asked me, what the heck is this Bitcoin stuff anyway, right? And I said to her, do you remember when Visa cards first came out? You were used to paying with cash or with a check, and then a Visa came out. It was this weird payment system that you didn't understand. And she said, yeah, I remember that. I said, well, Bitcoin is just the next evolution of another payment system.
Brace yourself, Nakamoto was the foundation.
What up guys, Nakamoto Crypto here. Thread Pirate Roberts Bitcoin is back on the news as 69,370 BTC just moved from an old wallet known to be connected with the infamous Silk Road darknet marketplace for the first time in 5 years in what could be either a hack or a way for the Bitcoin wallet address owner to update the network's address format. At the time of this movement, the BTC moved is valued at $1 billion. Crypto intelligence firm CipherTrace has reported that an anonymous crypto user has just moved $1 billion in Bitcoin from an address associated to the Silk Road darknet marketplace, speculating that it was either hacked or the user is just trying to stay up to date with the Bitcoin network. According to CipherTrace, on November 3rd, the BTC was moved in 2 different transactions and equated to almost $1 billion in Bitcoin. The anonymous crypto user reportedly first sent a test transaction of just 1 BTC. He then moved a further 69,369 BTC from the Silk Road wallet address. The crypto intelligence firm offered a plausible explanation that the BTC transactions were an effort to switch to a new address format and stay up to date with the BTC network. However, as the original address associated with the Silk Road darknet market has recently become a popular hacking target, they could not rule out a possibility that the wallet was finally cracked, stating that these movements could possibly mean that the wallet owner is moving the funds to a new address to prevent hackers from accessing the wallet, or that the hackers have finally cracked the encryption key and got access to the wallet. The last time the funds were moved from the wallet associated with the Silk Road darknet web was back in April of 2015, approximately 5 years ago. The wallet has reportedly been circulating amongst the darknet hackers for the past 2 years, with some hackers being so bold as to call on to Google to lend them a quantum computer to crack the address and the private key. Silk Road founder Ross Ulbricht is currently serving a double life sentence for his role as a darknet marketplace entrepreneur after being found guilty of money laundering, computer hacking, and conspiracy to traffic narcotics. He is in the 7th year of his double life sentence, and it would appear that he is likely to ever be released without a pardon. He is currently 36 years old, and the darknet marketplace he once ruled was officially shut down back in 2013, likely never to come back. In September of 2020, Silk Road computer programmer Michael R. Wagan pleaded guilty for providing false statements regarding his involvement with the darknet marketplace. Wagan served as a tech advisor for the darknet leaders and also utilized his skills as a programmer to fix any vulnerabilities that the illicit marketplace encountered. Serving as a back-end technician, the Silk Road operator also confessed that he had previously lied to the IRS and the FBI about his involvement with Silk Road. Wagan was sentenced to 5 years in jail and is set to be released in 2025. Similarly, another crooked police chief was sentenced to 8 years in jail for the Silk Road dark web shenanigans. The charges reminisces the events that took place in the Silk Road saga back in the Silk Road days. Former police chief Yuri Zaitsev was recently sentenced to 8 years in prison for acting as a bounty hunter for the Silk Road dark web marketplace. In December 2018, Zaitsev was working as the leader of his unit for drugs control of the Republic of Khakassia, a law enforcement division analogous to the United States DEA. And at the time, he initiated contact with the operator of a darknet marketplace, offering to help him hunt down a man who had appropriated drugs that were entrusted to him for placement in dead drops. In Russia, unlike the US, most dark web entrepreneurs do not trust the post office for the shipments. The prevailing mode of discrimination of these illegal products is instead completed through dead drops, a method of delivery by which two parties can pass items or informations back and forth without ever needing to meet in person. According to the main investigation department, the cop received the equivalent of 52,000 rubles in Bitcoin for his services. At the time, this was equivalent to approximately $750 or 0.2 BTC at the time. He was found guilty on all charges, and these charges were of bribery and the disclosure of classified information. According to Zaitsev's wife, his prosecution was a punishment for investigating senior officials within his agency. He was subsequently fired and prosecuted. From October to November 2019, Zaitsev uploaded a number of videos on YouTube in which he allegedly exposed corruption amongst the senior officials in his directorate. This appears to be what led criminal charges against him for the disclosure of these classified informations. In November 2019, Zaitsev also uploaded an appeal to the President Vladimir Putin on YouTube, in which he pleaded for his case but to no avail. During the unrelated Silk Road investigation, numerous law enforcement officials fell foul to what they perceived as easy, untraceable Bitcoin. DEA Special Agent Carl Force managed to elicit 1,200 Bitcoin from Russell Ulbricht himself. He then obtained the funds using an elaborate scheme in which he created multiple fake personas ranging from a major South American drug trafficker to a corrupt law enforcement official. One of the tasks assigned to him by Russell Ulbricht was to hunt down and murder a former associate who allegedly had stolen Bitcoin from him. The actual thief was another law enforcement official involved in the investigation. The murder was staged but never materialized in actuality. The events that took place in Khakassia a few years after the Silk Road saga seemed to be in some way like a cheap local knockoff of an expensive HBO show. As Karl Marx once said, history repeats itself, the first time as a tragedy and the second time as a farce. What do you think about these old BTCs moving after so many years? From dormant wallets that dates back as far as 2009, moving finally in 2020, to Silk Road wallets that go way back to 2015, finally moving. Let us know in the comment section below. Like the video, share, subscribe for some daily crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.